From the Enforcement Directorate filing a charge sheet in the National Herald money laundering case against the Gandhis, to Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announcing the formation of a high-level committee to safeguard state rights. Here is today's news wrap. The Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet in the National Herald money laundering case, naming Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi as accused. The move has sparked a strong response from the Congress party, which has come out in full support of its senior leaders, calling the charges politically motivated. The court is set to take up the matter for cognizance on April 25. The Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet in the National Herald money laundering case, naming Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. According to reports from PTI on April 15, the ED has listed the two leaders as accused number 1 and number 2 in the charge sheet. This prosecution complaint filed in Delhi's Rose Avenue Court also includes Congress Overseas Chief Sam Pitroda and others. The charge sheet was submitted on April 9 and Special Judge Vishal Gogne has scheduled the next hearing for April 25, where the court will consider the charges and review case details. The ED's charges are grounded in sections 44 and 45 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 relating to money laundering. The case revolves around allegations of a criminal conspiracy that involves the alleged accusation of properties worth over 2,000 crore by the Gandhi family under questionable circumstances. So what is this National Herald money laundering case all about? The controversy traces back to 2014 when BJP leader Subramanian Swamy accused Sonia and Rahul Gandhi along with other Congress leaders of taking control of properties worth thousands of crores for just 50 lakh. At the heart of the case is the Associated Journals Limited AJL, which publishes the National Herald newspaper, and its connection to the Young Indian Limited YIL, a company controlled by the Gandhi family. Sonia and Rahul Gandhi are majority stakeholders in YIL, owning 38% each. In 2010, YIL took over AJL, which was struggling financially at the time. The controversy deepened when it was revealed that AJL, originally founded in the 1930s to print the National Herald, had shifted its focus to real estate. The ED's investigation uncovered the transfer of valuable properties under dubious terms with claims of criminal conspiracy and fraudulent activity. In recent developments on April 12, the ED served notices to seize immovable properties worth 661 crore located in Delhi, Mumbai and Lucknow that were linked to AJL and YIL. The ED had previously attached 751 crore worth of assets in November 2023. This investigation has now put the spotlight on Gandhi's family's financial dealings and whether they have been involved in fraudulent transactions to benefit from the assets of AJL and National Herald. With the next court hearing scheduled for April 25, the case is poised to continue making headlines as it unfolds.
It's an absolutely bogus and a fake case. The reality is that there is no substance to this case. It's a case where charges of money laundering have been leveled when not a single penny has exchanged hands. No transfer of property has happened. There can be no commercial use of any property. The reality is that none of these people can even get dividends. It's a not-for-profit Section 25 company. I don't know if lawyers within the government or the government itself understands basic things of Indian law. The reality is this is pure and cheap political vendetta, and we will face it in the courts. The reality also is that if Mr. Modi believes that he can intimidate the Gandhis or intimidate the Congress party, he can keep trying every trick in his book. It's Rahul Gandhi and Mrs. Gandhi, people who fought him and his communal politics, his dirty politics bravely. They will continue to fight for the cause of Indian people. They will continue to hold him to account as far as his responsibility towards this country is concerned. Mr. Modi has erred by getting this charge sheet filed. The reality is it was a technicality. It had to be filed on the 365th day. But there is absolutely no substance that the government has. It's a laughable charge sheet where a charge sheet has been filed with charges of money laundering where not a single penny has exchanged hands. This is the worst abuse of ED, CBI and income tax under the Modi regime, where they've all ended up becoming political stooges of the ruling government. I just simply want to say you can intimidate a lot of people. Many people can join the BJP. Many people will join hands with you. Many people are going to look away. Not the Gandhis and not the Congress party.
Stay tuned for more updates. Next up, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju appealed to the Muslim community to reject vote bank politics, urging them not to let the Congress and Communist parties treat them as mere political commodities. He cautioned against being reduced to a vote bank and emphasized the need for genuine political representation over tokenism.
I appeal to them, and in the floor of the House, I also made ardent appeal to them that please vote and support and ask your conscience. Don't play vote bank politics. Then some of the Congress and the Communist MPs are open. They said Munamam issue is a small issue. They can settle it. Has it been settled? Forget politics. Think about justice. Then many Congress and the Communist MPs are saying that Muslim vote bank is larger. The Christians are smaller. Because of the politics, innocent people have suffered. During the course of discussion and outside also, I had appealed to the MPs of Kerala, before you oppose the Waqf Amendment Bill, please think about the sufferings and the pains of the 600 families of Munambam. These 600 fishermen have been appealing to everyone. So I told the people of Kerala that please put pressure to the Congress and the Communists, the LDF and the UDF, both the groups. Don't play vote bank politics. Please take a genuine and very rational step. I appealed to them, and in the floor of the House, I also made ardent appeal to them that please vote and support and ask your conscience. Don't play vote bank politics. Then some of the Congress and the Communist MPs are open. They said Munamam issue is a small issue. They can settle it. Has it been settled? They openly said that no, why Minister, you should worry about Munambam case. It's a small matter in Kerala, we will settle it. How can they lie and they dismiss the suffering of the people in such frivolous manner? And then I also told them, forget politics, think about justice. Then many Congress and the Communist MPs are saying that Muslim vote bank is larger, the Christians are smaller. And they even went on to say that the Christians and the Hindus, they don't vote en bloc. They're always divided. The Muslims vote en bloc to them, and that is why they have to protect their vote bank. Then I had warned them, don't treat any community as mere vote bank. And I'm telling to our Muslim brothers and sisters, don't become the vote bank of the Congress party and the communists. Once you become a vote bank, you are treated like commodities. So the Congress and the communists, they said that they care more about the Muslim vote bank. They are, in a way, mistreating the Muslims. If there are poor among the Muslims, who is responsible for that? Who ruled Kerala? Kerala has been ruled alternatively by these two groups, the LDF and the UDF, the Congress and the Communists. And in the center, Congress ruled for nearly 60 years. So they are responsible for it. If any community is poor, it is them. So I had made an appeal to the Muslim community also. Don't become the vote bank for the communists and the Congress. The country is suffering. Any society will suffer if you treat the community as vote bank. We are working with an open heart. We want to provide justice. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has from the day one said, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. We will take everybody along. But they are busy painting BJP, RSS for all wrongdoings. They want to scare the Muslims and the Christians. They want to paint the BJP as a demon.
In a powerful and politically charged speech in the Tamil Nadu Assembly, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announced the formation of a high-level committee to safeguard state rights and restore balance in India's federal structure. He accused the BJP-led union government of repeatedly infringing on the powers of the states.
Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister M.K. Stalin just sent a strong message to Delhi. The states are not subordinates, and he's got a committee, a cause, and a campaign to prove it. In a fiery assembly speech, Stalin announced a high-level committee to protect the rights of states. Headed by former Supreme Court Judge Kurian Joseph, the message is clear. Tamil Nadu wants its powers back. From GST to NEET to the national education policy, Stalin says the centre is overstepping. Withhold education funds, impose Hindi/fiscal returns, all while ignoring state voices. He warns of a new threat, the upcoming delimitation exercise. Tamil Nadu may lose Lok Sabha seats because it controlled its population. Stalin calls this punishment for success. Stalin invoked legends Annadurai, Karunanidhi, even Ambedkar and James Madison to argue the union and states are equal in their domains and Tamil Nadu won't let that balance tilt. But make no mistake, this is also politics. With AIADMK back in BJP's arms, Stalin is reclaiming the federalist mantle before 2026 polls. A calculated strike on centralization and a call to lead the national opposition. Politically, many of the issues Stalin raised, including the demand for greater state autonomy, opposition to the NEET exam and criticism of GST revenue loss, were once shared by AIADMK stalwarts such as M.G. Ramchandran and J. Jayalalitha. Both had fiercely guarded the state's fiscal and administrative independence and opposed central overreach, especially during the Congress rule. Yet, with the AIADMK aligning itself with the BJP, Stalin appears to be reclaiming the mantle of the state autonomy crusader, a role with deep emotional and historical resonance in Tamil Nadu's Dravidian political imagination. By forming this new committee, the DMK is not just seeking policy recommendations, it is laying the foundation for a renewed federalist campaign with potential national implications. In Stalin's words, and I quote, Tamil Nadu once again steps forward to fulfill its historic responsibility. From education to economics, Tamil Nadu is drawing the line, and Stalin says the battle for federalism begins now. Stalin said the committee would deliver an interim report by January 2026 and a final one within 2 years. It will examine all relevant constitutional provisions, laws, and policies and recommend ways to reclaim powers shifted from the state list to the concurrent list. But even before its findings, the political message is clear. The DMK has decided to take up the battle for federalism, which is no more a mere academic topic. The question of representation, resources, and respect, and who speaks for Tamil Nadu are said to be key topics in DMK's poll campaign. DMK strategists believe this campaign will make the AIADMK helpless. Stalin told the assembly, and I quote, "In today's times when dark clouds hover over the principles of democracy, the time calls for a ray of clarity and light. Tamil Nadu, which has always guided the nation whenever the need arose, once again steps forward to fulfill its historic responsibility." He added, "With the clear understanding that only prosperous states can create a strong nation, let us walk the path shown by former Chief Minister Annadurai and realize the slogan championed by Kalagnar, late Karunanidhi, autonomy to the states, federalism at the centre, and make the philosophy of democracy fully bloom across India."
Kerala's Education Minister has slammed NCERT's move to rename English textbooks with Hindi titles like Purvi. Critics have called it an imposition of Hindi and a threat to linguistic diversity. The debate intensifies further with Tamil Nadu's ongoing opposition to the national education policy.
Language row is brewing in southern state of Kerala. Education Minister V. Sivankutty Monday called the NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training's decision to give Hindi titles for English medium textbooks irrational and called for a review. Yes, you heard that right. Hindi titles for English medium textbooks. Now, this comes at a time when the DMK government of the neighbouring Tamil Nadu has been opposing the three-language policy in the National Education Policy 2020, seeing it as the imposition of Hindi in southern states. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has called the National Education Policy a saffron policy and accused the central government of imposing Hindi on non-Hindi speaking states.
நாங்க உழைச்சி வரிய செலுத்தின படத்துல எங்களுக்கான நிதியை கொடுக்கறதுல உங்களுக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனை? 43 லட்சம் பள்ளிக்கூடங்களோட நலனுக்காக நிதியை விடுவிக்காம மிரட்டுறது நியாயமா? தேசிய கல்விக் கொள்கையை ஏத்துக்கலன்னு தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு தர வேண்டிய நிதியை தர மறுக்கிறாங்க. உண்மையிலே மக்களுக்கான மாணவர்களுக்கான திட்டமாக இருந்தா நாம அதை ஏன் எதிர்க்க போகிறோம்? தேசிய கல்விக் கொள்கையை நாம ஏன் எதிர்க்கிறோம்னு அதனுடைய வரைவு கொள்கையா வெளிப்படையாகவே கல்வியாளர்கள் அடங்கிய குழுவை அமைச்சு தெளிவான ஆய்வறிக்கையை நாம் வெளியிட்டோம். தேசிய கல்விக் கொள்கை என்பது கல்விக் கொள்கை அல்ல, அது காவி கொள்கை. அது இந்தியாவை வளர்க்க உருவாக்கப்பட்ட கல்விக் கொள்கை அல்ல, இந்தியை வளர்க்க கொண்டு வரப்பட்ட காவி கொள்கை. இந்த கல்விக் கொள்கை தமிழ்நாட்டோட கல்வி வளர்ச்சியை மொத்தமா அழிச்சு ஒழிச்சுடணும் தான் நாம எதிர்க்கிறோம்.
Sivankutty, also a CPIM leader, said urging all other states to stand united against these types of imposition. He said, quote unquote, the NCERT decision is against federal principles and the constitutional values. It is not only violation of common logic, but an incident of foisting one's cultural values in such a manner, sabotaging the linguistic diversity of our country. So far, English medium texts had titles in English. The move would mean that the English textbook for Class 6, previously called Honeysuckle, will now be titled Purvi. It is a Hindi word that translates to mean Eastern and is also the name of a raga in Hindustani classical music. Other changes include changing the name of the Class 1 English textbook to Mridang and the Class 3 to Santur. Sivankutty went on to say that it was absolutely wrong to change the English titles that have been used for decades to respect linguistic diversity and develop a sensitive approach in the minds of children. He said, quote unquote, Kerala, like other non-Hindi speaking states, is committed to protecting linguistic diversity and giving priority to regional cultural freedom. The titles of the textbooks are not mere names. They shape the perception and imagination of children. English medium students deserve English titles. Education should not be an instrument of imposition, but of empowerment and consensus.
That's all for today, leaving you with visuals from the Chittirai Car Festival celebrated with grandeur at the Samayapuram Mariamman Temple in Tamil Nadu's Trichy district.